Check it out. Bomb Shadows here with another live stream. And this stream is going to be special like they all are. But I have personally been waiting 34 years, I think, for this. See this? It's the Beverly Brothers, baby. Oh, yes. Had they made this back in the day, I don't know, tag straps on them, you know what I mean? Like, pretty healthy run in the fig fed. Fly the L, my man. How you doing? Definitely a big run in my fig fed back in the day, and maybe even today when I restart bum. You got your little sticker on here with the actions and everything, which is pretty cool, you know. And I have to say, like, just looking through the package poo, um, looks pretty damn good. So I'm gonna do that in a little bit. I think what I was gonna say before. Oh, okay. I haven't talked about MRW in a bit, and there's been a reason, but now there's a reason of positivity to bring it up. If you haven't seen, go on Waddy's page, Waddy's channel, Matt Watson, and look at the prototype for Bastion Burger. It's pretty damn good. And even though I'm like, I'd consider myself, at least a little bit involved in the project, it blew me away, dude. I was like, it's better than I expected, and I thought it would be good. But like, once I saw like what he's got, man, oh, baby, baby. What do we get here? Friday, I opened a set of Beverly's and they kind of smelled funky. Uh oh. Fresh from the factory smell. We're going to have to do the sniff test. Oh, I hope they don't smell bad. That would kind of be unpleasant. And when I say kind of, it would be. It was other set with capes. Oh, all right. So maybe these ones won't give a stinky poo. Although I was gonna say tomorrow, TRT, from what I understand, is like restocking a lot of the pre-orders that have been sold out. So I will say, like, and it's gonna, unless like I open these and it's tragic, like from the looks of them, I definitely want the ones with the capes. So they're gonna restock that, I think, and a lot of other pre-orders. So if you missed out on some TRT Total Run Toys stuff, check them out tomorrow, baby. And then if you go to J&J, they also get some TRT stuff. But I don't know if the restock's gonna coincide with J&J. So just check out TRT. Check out J&J. See what you can do. See where you can get your most money saved, of course. And I'd take it from there. I think it's weird that the limited edition is the one without the capes. Yeah, I find that weird too. And I will get back to that because I see something here. Chad Goodworker, what do you think about black community? I think the same as any community. Um, I'm not here to judge people. I'm not God. I will say, like, I enjoy people not because of like the effing color, the effing skin. I could really give a shit about that. Like, it's just more about who you are. And I've often said, if you haven't heard me say it before, shit comes in all shapes, sizes, and colors, but it's still shit. So that's what matters to me. If you're a good person, I don't really care what, like, effing tone your stupid skin is. I don't really care. It's just more like, don't be a piece of crap, please. That's all. It's a simple request. And, not some people will abide by it or, like give it in consideration. So they'll just be pieces of shit. Pieces of shit. Not to do with if they're brown or black or white or whatever. Like, I don't care. Because there's always garbage. Every race has garbage. Garbage humans, garbage people. It's just a fact of life. So Sorry, nobody's perfect. And, and some of the activities, people do, they're just not to be excused. And it could be any race, unfortunately. So if we could narrow it down, it'd probably be easier to catch all the bad people. But it just so happens that every race commits crimes. Who would have thunk it? All right, hold up. I think it's weird that the limited edition is the one without the cape said L. Big day tomorrow. TRT drops. Latuni is going. Oh, I was going to mention that. You beat me to it. It's going to have 2 in stock drops. Another new drop at Collect Major, I think. They release pre orders monthly now. Unfortunately, not enough people are as enlightened and as evolved as Mama. I appreciate it, L. Man, it took a while, and I'm not like saying like, I'm glorifying that. I understand what you're saying. It's just more like just the way I view things and like living life and everything and like, I wasn't in the most I grew up in the most, I'll just say to be friendly, racially sensitive environment. So once I grew up and I had my own experiences or whatever, I was like, well, that's bullshit. Because there's nice dudes here, there's nice dudes there, there's nice chicks here, there's nice chicks there. But it never depended on their race or their ethnicity. It was their attitude or an attitude problem, really. To be honest, that bothered me. But yeah, big days coming up, or big day tomorrow. Even though it's April Fools, hopefully no one's fooling us. But it's supposed to be a lot of releases. I mentioned TRT is gonna put up some pre-orders that have been closed out. Our man Fly the L also telling us about a Latuni. He's gonna have 2 in stock drops tomorrow, and I do know from seeing the post it's at 9 a.m. But I forgot to I forgot to look what time zone it is. So your guess is as good as mine. But go check out anyway. Like he's on social media. Go check him out, and you can confirm for yourself. But I just thought that was funny. I'm like, oh, remember it's at 9 a.m. And then I'm like, I do remember that, but time zones are pretty important. I'm just saying. Oh, here we go. Flying out in business. Getting us all with the facts, and I love it because I am lacking those at times. Fly the L says 9 a.m. PDT Pacific. Well, I didn't say the Pacific time, but he broke it down as simple enough for me to figure it out. So there you go, damn it. You be there. Or you be square. So I think for us East Coasters, gotta wake up early in the morning to get on that train, baby. I mean, that's probably, well, what is Pacific? Is it 4 hours behind us? I'm gonna guess that. So I'd say, like, for you East Coasters like myself, you're gonna have to set that baby alarm for like at least 4:45. Give yourself a few minutes to dust off the cobwebs, take a pee pee, and then get on your phone and get ready because, like, that's an early baby. Oh, I'm so off. It's noon. I'm an idiot. That's awesome. Oh man, yeah, never listen to me. I told you I didn't know for sure. I didn't know for sure, but that's effing funny. And I should have realized that, but I did not. Didn't even think about it. For some reason I thought like oh, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Wow. That's pretty damn funny. So oh, I got a bunch of mail came into I capitalized on. It's crazy. Like Hastel didn't have like sales forever. Like I remember one on like dude's birthday that I missed, and then they had like none and none. 2026, this dude has turned it up, man. He's putting out sales for if it's springtime, it's St. Patty's Day, the groundhog saw a shadow. He's got specials for everything. And no, and I'm kidding. I'm playing. I appreciate it as a customer, and like they've gone as high as 15% off. So give it up to Hostel. They do what they do, but like, dude, Mitch and all of them, they listen. They do listen to people, and they do put out good product. And the fact that they're doing more sales and everything. Hold on a second. Thanks for the compliment. Okay. Yeah, now that they're putting, that's awesome. That was one of my complaints. There was never like sales. Like all the other companies would at least run a sale here and there, but you know. Waddy, what's up, brother? Yeah, I wonder why so many sales this year, Fly the L. Yeah, I don't know. He must have just maybe the competition. Now we got like speaking of which of the bum boxing tonight. TRT's in the building, and like there's a lot of retro companies, Epic and Russell something Wrestlers and Mattel and Zombie and oh me oh my. If I missed you, I probably bought a figure off you, so don't worry about it. Off your company. KWK. Gosh darn. How could I forget them? I don't know, man. So yeah, that's kind of the spiel on that. A lot of things going down. Like speaking of hassle, I know they showed off a couple Rick Martells and everything. I'm wondering. I did finally, and it's in my house, baby, in your house. 2026 over here because I do have finally the baby blue Rick Martello in my possession and the Strike Force one with Tito and the blue flame Jake the Snake. So those will all be bumboxed accordingly. But man, like, and why not? Why can I not say the truth? I'm stacking up on grapplers and gimmicks, man. I got one right here. I haven't even got to Tatanka yet, but they just keep, in a good way, piling on the figures. Then I'll get one from another company, and I want to like spread it out. But I'll tell you, like, I got a surplus of like grapplers and gimmicks, and that I think says something for that company for Astil, because like I'm piling up. I got Godfather, I got 2 Tatankas at least. Now I just got in 1, 2, 3, 4. Another 4, one of them being a 2-pack. Good for them, man. I mean, Hastel, they're busting it out. I'm not saying all the companies aren't, but just the amount of figures, like, and it can be overwhelming. Like, luckily, I'm not a completist. Like, I can get by on certain things. The Jake with the blue tights, though, that would be usually something I wouldn't get for a lot of wrestlers, but for Jake the Snake, I was like, needed variant. That's when the Cobra bit my man, the Macho Man, and that's a classic moment. And he had the blue on that time, so had to have it. Certain things, certain rings, ding dings, and the bird sings, you know. But I think without any further ado, it's around that 15-minute mark. I think good enough for people that want to file in. If you're late, baby. You missed out. But what we're going to do here is I will, once again, bring these dudes into focus. Wayne Bloom, Mike Enos, Bo and Blake, Beverly, the Beverly brothers. Now, as I understand, Epic is also coming out with Beverly Brothers. And I think the variant is in this gear, which I believe is against the Steiners, maybe SummerSlam. And the other ones come with the cape in like a more solid, tight. And I'm trying to show you that this one's broken up by like white and everything. And I actually was watching WWF, like some Vault Shiznit or whatever, and they were wearing this gear. It was them and it was them and some little person versus Bushwhackers and Tiger Jackson, who later became Dink. Unfortunately, the guy that teamed Little Louie, maybe I forget what his name was, but it was an entertaining match to say the least. Do you have Sean Mooney, G&G? Not sure I want it other than to go with the BRG, Sean Mooney. Yeah, as far as Hastel, I'll say I got everything except. Come on, tell us. Hey guys, tell us, man. Tell me, Bum Shadows. What do you got? All right, Mitch, relax. You stay right there. So I got everything except Heath Slater, and I'm not getting that one. And it's nothing against him. It's just I have a Legends thing. Then the diesel that's in the white or gray top I don't have. Cause no offense, I'm not paying like that much for that. And I'm trying to think what else. The Sandman that's like beer or whatever. I didn't get that. Although I would recommend the regular Sandman, which is really sick. Hold on, let's look at the back of Tatanka. Maybe I can. I got Demento. I got the blue baby blue bottle. I got all the Tatankas. I got all the Jakes. Man, they got a lot of my money, baby. But the figures that came back are really good. So like besides, I'll say there's a hat discrepancy. It was corrected with what's it called? Salvatore, sincere. And however, it continued on with the slaughter and the add-on. So hopefully they'll get that Salvatore sincere action going on. Or like my man American Macho, which is actually maybe one of my favorite non-Hasbro retros. You can just mold a hat on them, baby. That's right, yeah. America. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah, this is a great figure. And so on and so forth. So, yeah, as far as the Sean Mooney, I do have it. I would recommend it. I think it's good. I won't lie, Ed, because I'm not going to lie. The G being on it, and there were real. Here's a backstory. Last summer, I was really pissed off at everything, and I was taking things out on people. I'm not gonna lie. So, like, Rush was an easy one because they deserved it. But for some reason, I started like making little comments about Haskell and everything. And I will say though, at the time, he had like the highest prices in the game and didn't come back down to earth. So this was like pre-Regium when he lowered the Godwins to like 80 or whatever. So, bro on his high horse, I don't blame him. He got a little carried away. Prices were crazy, so I started chirping. I started saying stuff and whatever, but like then he put out his own figure and he didn't put it for 50, $60. So I said, okay, let's give this guy a chance. And ever since then, I haven't really had an issue. Like, does he put out a lot of stuff? Yes. Is it perfect? No, but like, it's the closest to a Hasbro, and that's no dig at any other company. But like, so far, like, I'll say the closest to the Hasbro has been Hastel. So, closest. So, as you can see, some people are delighted. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. Yeah. Or something like that. So, without any further ado, I think I said this already, but then I got carried away. Waddy, what's up? Oh, hold up. Um, after the Mooney, I gotta catch up with my bros. Yeah, I think it's just fly the L. I think molding the hats on is right approach, considering how few of those fakes keep the hats on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I would have been devastated if my man didn't have his hat molded on, just like the Hasbro. I keep showing this figure. I effing love this figure. Like, holy crap. I love this figure. Macho's my favorite guy, so it's a little easier. But like, and I know people have said plastic wings or whatever, but the Hasbro had it too. So this is my favorite retro that isn't a Hasbro. Is this right here? I agree, guys. Oh, maybe he agrees. Maybe Mitch agrees. But yeah. What do we got here? Oddly enough, Kurt hates this one. Thinks the plastic is no good. Your thoughts? Oh, I don't know, like which are you talking about? Because I've been showing a lot of figs. You mean the TRT ones I'm gonna open, or Hastel? Maybe that's what he's talking about, Hastel. I did mention them a lot. I mean, no, I mean it's not exact. The Hastel, like I'm holding them both. And the Hastel is heavier. It almost feels more full, but it also doesn't have that sweet, action or whatever. So the Hasbro is definitely lighter. This feels more a little statuesque. I'm just saying more the look, and I wish you can imagine in your head actually this Hasbro version of Macho with the colors, with the white jacket and everything. For some reason, they didn't put the shades on him, but it's pretty much this with. Well, actually, it'll look like this, but this is all opposite because of the live stream. So he switched the arms out and made, one arm different, and the other Hasbro had some sort of like grabbing somebody's sack. Yeah. So do what you want. I like the fingy thing because you can spin it, and I've done it in the Fig Fed, and it is a beautiful option to have, baby. That being said, boy busted a glove. He's got to switch it out. This happens sometimes. Things get tense on this live stream. Sometimes I just grab a fig and it just burns a hole because it's so hot right through my effing glove. And if I don't have the gloves on, I don't get the love on. You know what I'm saying? I don't want these things with my pesky hand oils all over them. They should be nice. So, with that being said, oh, the Macho Man. Okay. No, just kind of like I said, like, yeah, it's no doubt like if not three times the weight, twice the weight of a Hasbro, bro. There's a Tatanka too. Tatanka's a little heavier than Razor, but you know what I'm saying. So, it doesn't have the hollowness of the original H Bro, but it also doesn't have the movement, which this one lost a long time ago. Oh, sorry. Tonka, easy, buddy. I was just saying. So, yeah, this used to twist back, and then, he'd like, oh, a little bit. No, he's backwards, baby. Why is my crotch? I don't know why he changed his voice. Yeah, his crotch is on where his butt's supposed to be. I have traveled with the Native Americans and never have seen a peepee and feet aiming the wrong way on my body. Now, how do I poop and pee? These are some things you gotta wonder, because if you had your pee-pee in the back, it'd be weird peeing. And it'd be weird pooping. Alright, where the F do those figures? Did I lose Bo and Beverly, damn it? Whoa, baby! Alright. Strawberry dreams for all you dreamers out there. Dang it, I'm opening this. I've been waiting for this moment for all my life. Tatanka, Buffalo Call. Here we go. All the glory. These dudes are coming out the package, baby. And I'd be lying to say that I've been waiting almost 34 years for this moment. If I had Phil Collins here, he'd be singing in the background. All right, we're taking off. Yeah. Ripping it off. Baby. Chris, I'm glad you're here. Because I ruined this one, baby. Oh, crap. I even took off the 1-300 sticker. So, poor Wayne Bloom, you got one eye on Mike Enos. Might want to share this one backwards, Chris, when I give this to you. Wow, I effed that up really bad. Woof! That might be the worst one I've... Like me, I'm saying. It's my fault. I didn't take the care to slide the finger under. It just ripped poor Wayne Bloom's face right off the effing card. Ripped the 1-300, which is a special part of it all. Let me see if I can... Alright. It's still good. It's still good. Where is his face? No, I effed it up. Chris, would you like me to tape this piece? Kind of sucks because, oh, here we go, the 1-300 thing I wanted on there because it was sexy, but I ripped it off, baby. It's almost there. It looks like one, like a stalker or a serial killer sends, like, someone, like, a note, like, I'm coming for you, where it's, like, all ripped paper and everything, because that looks really messed up. The 1-300 almost came out, but wow, that's a scary image. And oh man, I didn't even realize it going this far. Yikes, bro. So I effed it up on opening it. I'd say like the stickiness or the sticky poo on it was good if you're collecting on card. More fragments. So you don't got to worry about it just sliding off, or if you get a heat lamp close or something, you know what I'm saying, or you're keeping it hot in the bedroom with your loved one and things are getting heated, it won't fall off the card because of the heat. So you can rest assured you can make love to your people in bed, in your bedroom, have this on the wall, and it's not just going to slip off because of the heat between you guys. And I know the heat between you guys. I've been watching. I mean, no, I haven't. Or have I? Ugh, effing vape is in charge. World problems. Alright, Bo and Blake coming out. And they want the world to know. They gotta let it show. Before I do that, you got your Hasbro actions. You got the effing... I can't even see it. Beverly Boost! And the Shaker Heights Spike, baby. If you want to go on YouTube and have a good time, watch their finishers. And you will see people getting very injured. Because they literally just toss the dude up in the air. Blake would grab the head or the hair and just drive his head right into the mat. And a lot of them are brutal. Some more than others. But wow. So if you want a good time, you can watch people get hurt. It happens. Chris said. Chris Drag. All right, so. Damn it, Elle, you're right. Doing the smell test. Let me smell his bum. Okay, nothing like. It takes a couple seconds to get used to, but yes, there is a sort of plasticky scent that does come off of the package. I'm not like saying that to deter anyone. Now I don't smell it, but when I did open it, I will say initially I was like, whoa, that is something. But now that these boys have aired out, maybe because they were in the package, they were getting hot and heavy. They're fine now. Just an initial like plastic smell. I don't know. But then it went away, so what do I know? So here we go. We got Bo, Blake, the Beverly brothers. Let's test them joints, big. So you got the bendy arm, okay, reminiscent. And not only that, it goes down. It goes down like hey, yo, say hello to the bad guy. Using machismo, and it's me. And then you got Blake. So this bendy, nice. This arm bends down. You can do this, like you're stretching. You can do this, or the OG pose that it came with, like this. Clothesline City for anybody. Anybody. Now this arm, oh, it's tight, baby. The head, reasonable amount of movement, considering, like I always say, baby, the long hair, it's gonna make the fig not bend his head all the way or turn his head all the way. So that is Blake. We got Bo. And Bo is in that classic gorilla press slam. Through the head, and we expected it. A little shaky, like, oh, ooh, no, I don't agree. All right, so we got right arm, left arm on the screen. Bang, bang, boom. Left arm, baby. Did I do the waist? Oh, that thing had a crack. Hold on. I feel like a chiropractor. He's got to get his waist. Oh, yeah. That's the ticket. So, waisty poos are good. Tight as F. Ladies love it. Oh, good God Almighty. No, wait, that's Jim Ross. Good God Almighty. All right. So, hold on. I'll never forget the bum check, baby. Or if I have, I'm sorry. And these look like some brotherly buns that are very tight, very worked on, very well executed. The tights just enhance the booty. And I'm good with it. So, hell yeah, I guess. So, while these dudes are here, like I said, these are the variant 1 in 300. I actually believe it or not, baby, there are some of these left. And then tomorrow, I believe TRT is going to do a restock, and there is a picture of the Bevs with their capes. Hey, full disclosure, I'm going to capitalize on that. Like, these are great. Honestly, all kidding aside, like, the scans are on. Good like a Hasbro. Yeah, I mean, see, I don't want to parrot things, but I will say I think I saw it maybe on the major pod, but I do agree that the tights aren't glossy like the body, and I think to be broy, like you could have that shine everywhere type of deal. Very nitpicky. But I have to say, I'd be lying to say, like, I didn't notice that. I did see it. Again, Major Pod made that take. But I have to agree that it is a little bit like, again, if I'm looking for things to dig at, that's, I'm looking for things. So that says something. So these are definitely worth the money, and I'd get them, man. Like TRT, if you go there tomorrow, they're gonna restock. And they said no fooling. They better not April Fool us, baby. But they said no fooling. They're gonna restock. I'd say get your damn Beverly Brothers, baby. And they got a lot of good figures coming up, like Harley Race and Bloody and a normal version. I got that. I got all Adrian Adonis, all three of them, because he's Adrian Adonis. Hello. Um, Nikita Koloff, who I didn't see a lot of WCW growing up until later, so I did get one version of that. And I got to try to see if they're going to re-put up a Mark Merrow, because I'm at least going to get the one with the cape. So I think I'm close to up to date with stuff, but like maybe I don't have every variant, but hopefully down the road, if they're available, I'll definitely go for them. So yeah, TRT, a company on the rise. I mean, we have Wrath. I've unboxed. Oops, sorry, baby. So I think I wish I could match this up better. My thing was one of my complaints of this was just the head was a little too big, but considering it's like Wrath and he's a big dude, it didn't really bother me. And it looks like they've kind of like adjusted that, you know what I'm saying? Where head looks a little more proportional or proportionate to the frame and everything. So, you know, improvements. Hey, man, you come out the gate, you do the best you can. All you can do is learn and hear what people say about it and make improvements. And if you're doing that, you're down with me. Go to TRT, hit that up. You know what I'm saying? Get everything tomorrow. Like, this is a company that's doing really well. I like the talent they got coming out. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting on them jumping bomb angels. I can't wait to bumbox those. And I look forward to see what they're coming out with next. You know, like, Lodi's cool. I know, like, some people, whatever, but I love the idea that Lodi's coming out. And Mike McGurk. Oh, man. I gotta get both of those, baby. So that's my deal. You know what I'm saying? Shaker Heights tank. It dissipates. But you know, I've heard rumors that's why the Mattel JNs have small holes in the bubble. All these figgy poos be farting in the bubble. Touch off in that bubble. Oh man, I did see a thing where people were like surprised that the new LJNs came in pieces or whatever, and it's pretty interesting. I didn't get involved because you know I have no skinny poo in the game, but I will soon. Because, like I said, I want to mention it one more time. Maniac Riot Wrestling is not dead. It's definitely alive for sure. And if you don't believe me, check out Waddy, Matt Watson, you know, aka Damien Riot. His channel, his page, his Facebook, his Instagram, YouTube. Go to it and see this Bastion Booger like prototype. And then tell me what you think, you know? So I think it looks effing awesome. And I'm not just saying that. I would tell the dude, and I probably wouldn't say anything about it. You know, I'd let Lying Dogs lie if I was like, oh man, this looks like shit. I wouldn't mention it because, you know, I wouldn't want to bury it. But the truth of the truth is, the thing looks effing awesome. It looks really damn good. And you know what? My hat's off if I had one to Waddy and everything for putting it together. So hell yeah. I think McGurk is next. Oh baby. The female announcer from the WrestleFest game, but also many of your episodes of Superstars, especially like 91, 92 style. I mean, what a voice on that chick. Like she had the perfect like announcing voice. It was like had the femininity, but it still had the somehow the bravado or the bass to it and everything. Like she had a very interesting but cool and awesome voice. And hopefully she still does, you know what I'm saying? So hats off again to her. How many hats do I gotta have? She just wears several hats. But yeah, that should be cool. I'm waiting on that for them. Like I said, I might run a poll, but I'm thinking I got so many grapplers and gimmicks. Not that that's a huge problem for me, like I said, but I might have to run a poll and see which one I should box on Friday. And I have to talk to someone to see if this is gonna work. But I kind of want to do an interview next this week on either Thursday or Friday. I'll let you know if I can get that to happen. And once it happens, then I can announce who it is and do all the time. But that's sort of my thought process. I like on if it's an interview in the week to add a day, and I usually do like Thursday. So if the person in question would do Thursday or Friday, like for instance, they want to do Friday, then Thursday would be the normal bum boxing, blah blah blah. And then the interviews, I don't do the bum boxings because it's just not even an interview. Just when I have somebody on, it's just kind of like I'd rather save those for the solo streams because at least also too, let me be honest, it's a reason to people to watch, and just not just one guy talking. And I think when the dual streams are there, there's enough going on that everybody's sufficed. I mean, I'll be honest. So, yeah, sweet, another interview session. Yeah, no, I definitely want you on again too. Yeah, maybe I'll just do another week, even if it's the same lineup. That's cool. Or I gotta get in touch with Latuni. Tomorrow's the first. He said April. No, I ain't gonna hound him on the first day. If he wants to reach out to me the first day, that's cool. But if not, maybe around the 5th or so, give a few days to let April breathe. I know he's got like a million things going on, not just business but family. So in all respect, I'll wait it out. But yeah, I look forward to that for sure, man, for sure. And there ain't no heat there. I'm just like interested. You know what I mean? I've learned a little bit through Waddy and him telling me about the figure business and everything. But it fascinates me, like the facts behind it and the money that's put in and what's put out and everything. And, I'm not gonna, if he's uncomfortable with money questions, we won't even ask those. But just the process of like the figure making thing is so awesome to me, So, like, I can't wait to talk to him. It'll be a good time. And, hopefully anybody will get something out of it and more people will want to check out Latuni. And, he sells out a lot already, but, maybe some people haven't heard of it yet. So maybe I'd say no. No, but you know what I mean. Like some people got to be hip to the game. Like I even saw like on the post where the LJNs were different pieces. People are like, oh, are those from the 80s? Like they're just on. To me, that's like crazy because I know big rubber guys. I know Latuni since the beginning, and like I guess when you're not in the figure world or whatever, people don't know about these things. And it's like to me, if I take it like in my person, like it's like shocking to me. Like, how do they not know? Like these things are back. Mattel brought them back. How do you not know there's LGNs again? But then if you think about it in the grand scheme, the grand scheme of things, why would they know about it? So, I love our niche market, baby. That's why I love the community. But we always do, and I think anybody too would want to make it a more recognized market. And I think every day it's growing quicker. A lot of companies added in, like hopefully there's no oversaturation. That's my only fear, but I love the way things are going. Like Hasbro's are my jam. I love LGNs too, but Hasbro's are my favorite. like line, and there's so many of them now. It's crazy, but it's awesome. And again, I gotta plug myself. I use the retros for the fig fed, so hell to the yeah, to the A, to the O, to the yeah. Hey, what's up, Blackhawks? Good to see you, bro. Just talking about figures, baby. If anyone missed it, I like to just chime in and say we bumboxed the Beverly brothers from TRT. This is the 1 in 300 variant. I checked the joints, everything tight. Scans look good. Looks like a bro. My only critique that has been made before me, because I don't want to say this is an original take, but yes, I do see that the skin tone and the tights don't have the same gloss. That would be my only tiny nitpick. And that, honestly, I'm going to be honest, doesn't effing bother me. But how can I say it if I do know? How can I not say it if I do notice it? So that's what it is. I definitely, no matter, recommend these. How long have we been waiting for Beverly Brothers? If you were like an OG playing with these Hasbros, you were waiting for Bevs, When you didn't know what was coming out, you were like, are there new 2-packs? Is it going to be Beverly Brothers, and so on and so forth, but never happened. And now it's happened. There it is. Bros. Beverly Bros. And in case that ain't enough for you, we got 2 words. Oh, I can't find the package. Well, if that ain't enough for you, just look at this little action post because I can't find the package. Pretty on that Hasbro joint. So yeah, love a Hasbro's, hell yeah. I'm looking forward to what's coming up with the channel and everything, with the seasons ramping up, with fanfig coming up. I'm still gonna live stream. I'm still gonna do at least Tuesdays and Fridays, because if not anything, yeah, I like it, and for 2, it'd be foolish not to, because then I can give like, hey, by the way, a new episode. People like it, they do. If people don't, that's great too. I expect it. I'm not the type of person that everybody loves. It's either you love me or you don't. And that's cool. So if you love me, give me a hell yeah. And if you don't like me, well, I got 2 words for you. Bum it. But it is what it is. I can understand why certain people wouldn't like me. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. Like, you gotta be secure in yourself, have a a good sense of humor, and just, if you know me, it makes it easier. But if you don't, you're like, what's this guy getting at? Because I put a lot of like sexual overtones in not only my humor, but in the wrestling figure fed. People are like, oh, a guest. Like, oh my goodness. Like, come on. And it's funny. Come on, let's call a spade a spade. It's having funny. So that's how I feel. So will there be like weird sexual situations in my fanfic fed? Oh, you bet that sweet bum there will be. People like it, again, great. If they don't, great. I'm just gonna keep doing what I do and keep being me, and if it hits, it hits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know? Hey, yeah, says Chris Dreyer. Damn it, Chris, I gotta find out when you'll be around next, because I got this and I got debut Tatanka to bumbox. But I'm gonna run a poll, not just my own, but one on YouTube, to see what people want me to bumbox on Friday or Thursday, because I'm looking to maybe have an interview on Thursday or Friday, or maybe not even so an interview, just like, I guess, a co-host for that day maybe, and just like talk about stuff. But I'll get with that person. I'm not gonna mention it, because if it's not gonna work out, I don't want to put that in jeopardy. So, and I am looking forward to talking with Latuni, and hopefully this month it will come to fruition. And it'd be awesome to talk to one of the toy makers that I see, bringing out all this heat. Like I think it's great stuff. I trust my friends, that have reviewed it. Have I had anything in hand? No, but that's what I think makes it interesting. Like perhaps at the end of the interview, I go over his site and I buy all the WrestleMatics. You never know. Wild things. Wild things can happen. And anything can happen inside a bum. Anything can happen inside a bum. So there might be an explosion, there might be some hesitation, but anything can happen inside a bum. Just keep that in mind. And of course, bum welcomes all bummers, baby. All comers and all bummers, baby. Come on in, like I said. If you're a piece of shit human, I'm not gonna base it on race or sexuality or creed or whatever the hell else judgments there are. It's just, if you suck, you suck. I think it's really simple. Like, if you suck, you suck. Or if I think you suck, you suck. And maybe you don't suck to other people, but you suck to me, so I think you suck. So that's, I guess, my main concern, to be honest. Um, I don't look at like a white person or a black person and say, like, yeah, I hate them when I haven't even talked to them or interacted with them or whatever. That's effing stupid. So there you go. Well, there it is. Message for the world, baby. Yeah, I like it, America. Whew, I think I might call it night. It's been a tired Tuesday, if you will. Like, I love Bumboxing those effing, where are they? Beverly Brothers, baby, from TRT that you should go and get. But life-wise, yeah, just in the East Coast over here, rainy and kind of cold, and I don't know. Me myself, I'm looking forward to spring and actual nice weather where I don't like want to vomit when I go outside. So hopefully, the winds of change are coming, and yeah, baby, that's what I got. So I think closest to the hour mark. Why push it? Just let it be. I think we had a good conversation, or maybe you listened to a good or a good talk. Hopefully, I'll say in the least, I do know what I'm talking about, and in the most, like, I'm awesome. So, but for real, yeah. So there was. Hold on, got to reset here. Supposed to be mostly warm this week, says Chris Schreier. Only 17 more hours to go on the stream, says Flydale. Maybe the weekend, I guess, says Chris Dryer. Yeah. Yeah, I think today, but I don't know, I let it, or maybe because I sleep like stupid, like go to bed at like 3 in the morning, or like I'm up till like 6 in the morning, or just my sleep habits suck, man. Like they're wicked bad. It's just like there's nights like I just want to sleep, man, but it's just like I can't. Like I'm too like thinking about everything, and I'll come down to the TV and start making friggin' Instagram clips, or just watching like documentaries or whatever's to try to learn stuff. But yeah, it's like I didn't mean this to be a psych session, but yeah, it's like mine's too active, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I think with the mind being active, bro, might be a good jump off point. What I will say is thanks for everybody showing up my peoples and anyone else that watched or checked it out from afar or from a close or whatever. In particular, my dudes like Fly the L, like, Waddy, like Chris Dreyer, you know, my peeps, my people. So, hell yeah to see them. I hope, like, other people want to join the party. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah. I know that problem, not too active mind to sleep. Yeah, I hear you. Okay, dude, says Chris Dreyer. Congrats on the cast removal. Oh, there it is. I get my cast off Friday. I get a bad sleeping schedule. Also, I take 2 5-hour naps for 24 hours. Good to see you in the Beverly Brothers. Nah, it sucks, man. I feel for you because I'm in my own hell too. I can't like sleep for shit. Like I'm literally like some mornings I have to wait till it's like light outside for some reason to like go to sleep and it's like 7 in the morning and I'm supposed to wake up at like 9. And I'm just like, what am I doing, man? But I'll be up all night, man. If I'm not making clips, I'm just watching shit. Like I was watching all the like World's Fairs documentaries from like the early 1900s. Interesting stuff, but I like to like learn about random stuff at least if I can't sleep because I'm like, well, if I learn something, at least like I haven't wasted all my time. And beyond the learning, of course, making clips like wrestling, that's just entertainment for me, So I try to balance it with learning, entertainment. I find learning entertaining, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, I don't know. Damn it. Now I'm on this numbers thing. I blame you, Waddy. I blame you. I'm kidding, bro. But yeah, we're coming up on an hour now. I'm just like, well, I might as well go to the 60 minutes. Not in like a depressing or bad way, just like, I don't know. Hour sounds good. It's only 2.5 minutes away. Um, so yeah, hopefully, an interview or 2 or 3 coming up this month. Like, all the people that I had on before, I'd like to have on again, like Fly the L and my sister and Waddy, but if anybody else would want to or feels like it, like the only reason I don't ask people is I don't want them to feel weird or like obligated. Like, so just message me if you want to come on, like any of my friends or my family, that's cool, So, without saying too much more, I leave that option open for anyone listening or watching, So. Imagine how I am on the treadmill. It's just body. Calories, time, and miles. I don't have to line up a certain way. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, man, we're getting down to the nitty. It's the final countdown. All right, yeah, that actually cleared it up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, Lonnie. I'm like, I don't get the second part, but I didn't want to like make a big deal about it. But now that you put the little starry poo correction, I can see what you're saying. I don't have to. I'll have to. Yeah. Hey, it's all good, bro. Oh, the vape isn't charged. My nicotine. All right. Well, with this last 30 seconds again, I say thank you for anybody that tuned in. Tune in on Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will say off the bat, it will be a grapplers and gimmicks hostile toy bumboxing unboxing. I've been piling them up, baby, and I think I'll run a poll to see like which one people want to see open first the most. I think that'd be entertaining. Then like. Otherwise, I'm just choosing it, which is fine, but, I want people to feel like they're involved, if they like this or like this show or whatnot. So, yeah, I'll probably put a poll up, and whoever wins, I'll do that one. How's that sound? Woo! And on that note, keep fronting? No. Keep backing? No. But you know what you need to do? Keep. Amen.